Hello Scorpio, welcome to your April 2018 reading on a spiritual guidance tarot. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is just go through what cards I'm using for the main spread. So I've got the Golden Tarot by Cat Black. I'm also using the Angel Answers deck by Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine. And finally, I'm also using the Angels Romance Angel deck, which is by Doreen Virtue as well. If you are wanting to purchase these or you're interested, then you can do. Okay, let's go straight into the reading then. Let's have a look. Right, so the present situation then, Scorpio. We've got the Eight of Swords in the upright, we've got the Lover's card in the reverse, and we've got the Ace of Coins in the upright. So it seems to be here they've got some sort of mental restriction. Mentally you feel kind of trapped and bound in a situation and how to get out of it. And it could be pertaining a relationship that's not quite working out as you're expecting it to. You're not working in sync with each other. No mutual agreement. In the upright showing that there's a relationship in a mutual agreement, but in the reverse, those cards showing that's not in a mutual agreement at the moment. You're not seeing eye to eye. It could be pertaining some sort of business offer, financial offer that's come through, or something financially or business related, as to why there's this mental restriction in the relationship because there's some financial matter or business related matter here, or a solid offer that's come through. In the distant past then, we've got the Five of Cups in the reverse, we've got the Page of Cups, and the Two of Wands. So this could be pertaining not still being able to come out of sorrow and regret with the Five of Cups in the reverse here, because in the upright it's showing overcoming sorrow and regret. But perhaps in the reverse you're not able to do that. Or you perhaps right now maybe just coming out of a phase where you are starting just about overcoming that right now, and it could be potential with a relatively young water sign, Cancer, Scorpio or Pisces in the reverse. Now this water sign individual could possibly be you because you're a Scorpio, or it could be someone who's a water sign around who's slightly younger, or someone who has the qualities of this Page of Cups, who's perhaps a bit of a dreamer, not being quite realistic about the situation. Perhaps it's someone who can be quite emotionally manipulative as well in the reverse. However, there's some sort of coming out of some sort of crossroads here with the Two of Wands, where there's two paths that they need to choose from. Normally in the upright, it's either two loves, two projects, two jobs that they've got, they don't know which one to choose. But the Two of Wands in the reverse are showing that they're coming out of this second option. So they're probably dumping one option to focus on one thing. So it could be that the Five of Cups is still perhaps coming over sorrow and regret with the Five of Cups in the reverse. The Page of Cups pertain probably a relatively young water sign. It doesn't have to be, it could possibly be you as well. And it could be because you're at a crossroads, but you're coming out of that in the recent past. In the far distant past, this is way back in your past, we've got the Hermit card in the reverse. And the Hermit could possibly represent a Virgo as well. We've got the Five of Wands, and we've got the High Priestess. So the Hermit card in reverse is someone who's possibly coming out of solitude, someone's coming out of a reflective state in the distant past. In the upright, it's showing here that someone's in a reflective solitude state. They kind of hide away, and they like to mull over things. But in the reverse, you're coming out of feeling in solitude, you're coming out of hiding. But for some reason, it could be that there was some sort of conflict that occurred with the Five of Wands. But then, in this past, you decided with the High Priestess to let go and let God in the situation. You perhaps focused on more the spiritual aspect, to let go and let God, be passive in the situation, not to kind of get involved in that. To kind of just let go and let God deal with the situation of this form of conflict that's perhaps happened when you came out of hiding with this conflict. You decided just to let go and let God with the situation here with the High Priestess. Now, what's happening on the root level or more what's going on a sort of like a psychological level, like to call it. You've got the Strength card in the upright. Now that could pertain possibly a Leo, because it is a Leo in the tarot. We've got the Queen of Cups, and we've got the Seven of Swords in the reverse. So if it is a Leo that you're dealing with, Scorpio, because again, the Queen of Cups could represent a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, so potentially could be you. And the Seven of Swords in reverse. So strength is about having the inner courage, the strength to deal with the situation. Like I said, it could be a Leo as well. Pertaining yourself, which is Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, someone who's quite nurturing, very caring, a counsellor, advisor, that type of thing there. Coming out of finding about someone being perhaps sneaky or doing some dishonest things behind your back. So perhaps you need some strength for yourself to deal with a situation who's been found out sneaky behind your back or being dishonest with you. Okay. And if it is related to a Leo, then you'll find that out. Okay, so let's have a look at the overall energy. So it feels like on the overall energies, you're coming over feeling stabbed and betrayed in the back by some situation. It could be pertaining, looking back at your past, with the Three of Wands in the reverse. So it's showing you coming out of that loss, like being betrayed by someone and loss of something. So you're coming out of that now. It could be in relation to your past, where you've decided to stop waiting for something. And it could be in the reverse here, the Three of Wands, you're waiting for something to come in, but here you decided not to wait for something to come in, decided to just kind of leave it. Right, so looking at your recent future then, Scorpio, we've got the Four of Wands in the reverse, we've got the King of Swords in the reverse, and we've got the Fool card in the reverse. It seems like on the family front, there seems to be some sort of instability, because 4 is stability number, and this represents the home life, happiness in the and laughter in the home life. But in the reverse, it's showing that there's some instability within the home life. And if it's a business-related matter, there's some instability in a business sort of organisation that you're in. It could possibly pertain, the reason for that is a air sign, which is a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Now, the King of Swords in the upright is someone who's very fair, very impartial, makes decisions, makes head over heart decisions, is always fair and impartial to what they do. But in the reverse, and it can be someone who's quite professional, but in the reverse, it could be someone who's quite verbally perhaps harsh, not treating you fairly enough, perhaps being quite arrogant as well. And as a result, you're not able to start a new beginning with this person. So it seems like, Scorpio, that there's some sort of instability in the home life or an organisation pertaining an air sign possibly, or someone has the qualities of the King of Swords. Someone who's probably quite verbally harsh towards you. Someone's quite arrogant, someone's quite being fair in the situation, and as a result you're not able to start a new beginning with the Fool in the reverse. Because the Fool in the upright means you're willing to venture out, take that leap of faith. But here you're not willing to do that when the Fool's in the reverse. So the advice card we've got the Four of Swords in the reverse. We've got the Justice card, and we've got the Nine of Coins in the reverse. So Four of Swords is perhaps the advice is you're not focusing on taking rest for yourself or taking a time out. And it could be that you wanted some justice on a situation because you don't feel content with what you have, perhaps material, financially. But it seems like advice card is that perhaps you need to take more rest because you're not doing that at the moment. Okay, so advice is you're not taking rest. And advice is that you will get your justice. But you need to start coming out of the fact that you're not feeling content materially, financially. So you need the advice is to come out feeling that you're not content with what you have at the moment. Because it's all there. It's perhaps you feel that you don't have everything that you want. But there will be advice, you will get some sort of justice here. So the external factors, what's happening around you then? So we've got the Death card in the reverse. We've got the Ten of Coins in the upright. And we've got the Three of Swords. So it seems like you're resisting change at the moment. You don't want to change things as they are, or you're finding it difficult to let go of something or someone in a situation. It could be pertaining within a business organisation. Perhaps you don't want to leave a business organisation, or you're resisting change in the business organisation. Or it could be in a family related matter where there is sort of financial and material abundance. Where now you can come out feeling hurt, or you can overcome some sort of loss that was there. So you're coming out of feeling hurt. Or you're coming out feeling perhaps unwell with the Three of Swords in the reverse. But because you're resisting change on a situation about some financial business related matter, perhaps in the home or a work related matter, or perhaps you're making a stance not to change things, standing your ground, perhaps being a bit stubborn. By doing that within your home life or your organisation, you'll be able to come out of feeling hurt and perhaps also healing in the situation as well. Now, what the hopes and wishes and fears are. So your hopes and wishes and fears, Scorpio, is you're hoping that you can move forward into calmer waters with the Six of Swords. It could be in relation to an earth sign individual, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, someone who's quite selfish, greedy, materialistic, where you feel like you can't, where you feel like you want to enter a new phase with them, a new cycle with them. But it doesn't necessarily have to relate to an earth sign. I mean, it could have qualities of the person with this earth sign, sorry, not the earth sign, the earth sign individual. Perhaps you want to move on so you don't have to focus so much on the business and financial aspects of life. So you can start a new cycle, a new phase, perhaps, as another storyline. The outcome then, Scorpio, you've got the Queen of Wands in the reverse, we've got the Ace of Swords in the reverse, and you've got the Ten of Cups, which is quite an interesting combination. So the Queen of Wands could represent a Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. In the upright, someone who's very passionate, very motivated, go-getters, the life and soul of a party, very passionate, driven people. But in the reverse, perhaps they don't feel quite motivated now, or perhaps being quite spiteful, or even arrogant. And it could be either some sort of unclear communication, negative communication coming at you, which is perhaps affecting your emotional contentment at the moment. I will pull out a clarifying card for this, because it's quite an interesting combination. I just think if there's anything else I need to pull a clarifying card for, apart from, yeah, let's pull a clarifying card for the last card, a Ten of Cups. So please, Spirit Universe, what is the clarifying card for Ten of Cups in 3D? Please show me. Okay. So it could be in relation to, plot the cards together. So it could be in relation to perhaps a Aries, Leo, Sagittarius who's perhaps been quite spiteful, arrogant. Perhaps some unclear communication, or there seems to be some sort of negative communication coming at you, quite harsh in what they say. And perhaps that's affecting your emotional contentment. Even though you want that emotional contentment here, perhaps not getting that. However, there is going to be some sort of, with the Knight of Cups, it could pertain some water sign coming forward to present emotional healing, or it could be some emotional offer coming your way. If it's not an emotional offer, there's going to be some sort of healing that you can receive from this person. Okay? So I'm going to do your angel answer cards as well for the overall reading in April 2018. So please, Spirit Universe, what is the overall answers for Scorpio in April 2018? Please show me. Please, Spirit Universe, what is the answers you got for Scorpio in April 2018? Please show me. Please Spirit Universe, what is the answers you've got for Scorpio in April 2018? Please show me. Okay, so we've got abundance. So abundance is coming your way, or perhaps you need to have a mindset of feeling that you are abundant, so you can attract things in your life. I normally like to pull out 3 cards in groups, so I'm going to pull out a second and third card for this. Please Spirit Universe, what is the second and third clarifying cards you've got for Scorpio in 2018? Please show me. Okay, so we've got 2 cards exactly, great. Okay, so we've got within the next few weeks, and yes, so you will get abundance within the next few weeks, Scorpio, and the answer is yes, what you're wishing for will come about, what you're hoping to manifest. And the final part of the reading, the Romance Angel card, so what's happening on the romantic level, so please Spirit Universe, what is the romance advice you've got for Scorpio in April 2018? Please show me. Oops. Just hold on that. Please, Spirit Universe, what is the romance advice you've got for Scorpio in April 2018? Please show me. We've got the reconciliation card. Someone from your past is returning into your life, so perhaps you want to mend some ties with someone that you want to, with someone you've got some emotional involvement with. To patch things up with someone that you know. And I'm going to pull out second and third clarifying card. So please Spirit Universe, what is the romance advice for Scorpio in April 2018? Please show me. 2 clarifying cards, please show me. We've got passion here. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Final card. Please Spirit Universe, what is the final clarifying card as a romance advice you got for Scorpio in 2018? Please show me. Okay, so look, I've got 2 cards I need one to come out here. So we've got here Scorpio, we've got reconciliation, someone from your past is returning to your life. Passion, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Unrequited love, there's not enough attraction and chemistry to keep the relationship going. Very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Okay? So Scorpio, that's your reading for May 2018. If there's anything you want in terms of my what you want in my readings for future reference, do let me know in the comments below. And I'll see you May 2018. Thank you.